Here's a mini revelation I had from the Lord the other day. Jesus is on the right hand of the Father, okay? And again, Jesus in the book of Revelation holds the 7 stars in his right hand. But the main thing is that Jesus, submitted to the Father, is situated on the Father's right hand, okay? So, if you happen to be in a marriage relationship, okay, the female is supposed to be on the right hand of the male. This is for God's maximum glory and for the maximum pleasure of both people involved, okay? So if you're taking a walk with your loved one, okay, your wife or maybe fiance, down the beach, the male should be on the left and the female should be on the right. It's that simple. Both parties will spiritually recognize that it is the highest pleasure to do so. And unless you know the truth, the deep truth as to why, you won't really understand why, but you can feel it as your spirit, in your spirit as a Christian, as Christians, okay? So this is really cool. It's just, it all relates to the whole opposites attract, okay? You know, like when the positive, negative, strong, magnetic. Anyways, when the guy, this is just like God the Father sitting on the left and Jesus, who is submitted, being on the right. Okay? So here's how it works. So when a husband is walking on the left and the wife is walking on the right and they hold hands, the husband, okay, who is the physically stronger one, his strong, powerful right hand is holding the woman's weak, soft left hand. It is literally the highest demonstration of God's full glory in the strong and the tender, united happily in maximum ecstasy and in maximum joy. That's just the way it is. I'm just here to give you a lifetime gold piece if you are a married couple. Now, by the way, this also works in any kind of place where you're with someone else. Like, let's say you're taking a walk with someone, or you're sitting at the same table as someone. This actually works. If you want to be the most authoritative figure in the transaction, you need to be on the left side, mimicking God the Father, who is on the left, and then the subordinate person is on the right, as to say Jesus the Son. It's just a revelation from the Lord. But this is something in particular that, a male, husband and wife should do. And it comes naturally. But, it actually does feel the very best. So if a husband and wife go out to a restaurant, okay, and you want to sit in a booth side by side each other, maybe the kids are across from you, or you just want to sit beside each other in a booth so you can actually touch each other as opposed to sitting across from each other, the husband should sit on the left and the woman should sit on the right. This applies to when you're sitting next to your wife on a couch. I even believe it applies to lying in bed together. The husband should be on the left side, the wife should be on the right side. Okay, so this is what's so cool about it. The husband's strong arm, which is overwhelmingly the right for males in history, is right next to the woman's weak arm, which is overwhelmingly the left. And that is simply it glorifies God, who is Father on top, Jesus submitted. The Bible tells us that God the Father on his throne, okay, is at the center. Jesus is on the right. Jesus is on the right, okay? So that's a mini revelation I had from the Lord the other day. Okay, there you go. You can, anywhere this goes. I mean, it's fun to meditate on it because it's such a simple concept that we experience every day. It's like, who gets to walk on the left side when you walk with someone? Well, the most powerful, authoritative person should, and the weaker person should walk on the right. Remember, both are perfectly equal. It's just the one looks up to the other. The one is stronger than the other. It's that simple. It's just, it glorifies the God, the Trinity, who is an authority structure from eternity past. Father on top, Jesus submitted. Father is on the left, Jesus on the right. And then again, it's just amazing when you think about the science of opposites attract, like, you know, the positive end of an electrode attracts the negative end of the electrode. The husband's strong right arm then holds the hand of the woman's weak left arm. And that is actually maximum ecstasy for both of them. Because quite frankly, the man wants to feel the woman's tenderness and the woman wants to feel the man's strength. It's that ordained by heaven, and both of them will feel maximum ecstasy in that position. It's just the way it is, okay? I'm giving you secrets of maximum ecstasy for couples. Okay? This applies when you're lying in bed, when you're sitting beside each other, in the house, like anywhere, in a restaurant, at the kitchen table. The woman always sits on the right hand of the man, just like Jesus sits on the right hand of the Father. And it's pure ecstasy for both of you. It just is. It's pure ecstasy for the woman and it's pure ecstasy for the man. Done. Because it glorifies God. It's just the way He designed it. But it's so cool to meditate on why. It's like, so the man's super powerful right arm and right hand hold the woman's, okay, much weaker left arm and left hand. Because the strong man wants to feel his wife's total tenderness. And the tender wife wants to feel her man's strongest strength. It's called opposites attract. It's called the glory of the magnet. It's called the glory of positive and negative that attract in electronics and in battery, you know, magnetism, north and anyways. I'm just here to preach the revelation of Jesus positioned at the right hand of God the Father. So if you want, like, whoever is the most authoritative in a relationship needs to be on the left side. Whoever is the subordinate needs to be on the right side. And both parties will feel the happiest.